4 times. Okay.
Okay. So, okay. And right, right, left, right. Right, right, left, right. Right, right, left, right. At first, it is uncomfortable. I think I see a lot of people kind of feeling awkward with the movements, you know, or the steps and the flow of like how you lift your feet, or you know, dance with another person and move on the tarima. But after a while, it becomes just like a natural way that your body expresses, like a rhythm that you hear.
Son Jarocho Fandango is what we do. Fandango style means that it's the community presentation of the work. This style of music is played around the tarima. It's focused around the dancing, which is a form of percussion. There's a couple of classes that are going on around town. One's at Esquina Tango on Sundays, and another is on Thursday nights at Resistencia Bookstore. And we just want people to join in on what we do and pick up an instrument. We have instruments for people to use. Children, adults are welcome alike. It's definitely, in all sorts of the manner of speaking, a community project, and a community that's living and changing all the time.
When you're in the moment of the fandango and you're feeling the energy and you're bouncing off one another, and you're being creative and innovative at the same time, there's like this sense of a transformative experience. I don't really practice a religion very much, but Son Jarocho sort of, I guess, supplements for that sense of spiritual connection with the instrument and with the people.
It's a fusion of African peoples, instruments and dancing, and also singing, and indigenous populations of Mexico. During the time of Spanish colonization, the Spaniards were enslaving both African populations that they were importing from Africa and other nearby islands, and also enslaving the indigenous Mexican peoples. And so the slaves, resisted in different ways, and they also continued their traditions from their own cultures despite Spanish rule. And so this is kind of like a manifestation of that. I think it's important as Chicano people, like on this side of the border, like to respect those roots and that history, and to honor our people and our grandparents and communities that came before us.
I was introduced to Son Jarocho through Peter, Alexis, and Joanna because they had been involved in organizing in Austin just for social justice away from Son Jarocho for many, many years. I was invited to play with them and to learn from them because I had experience with guitar, but this is a very multi-dimensional experience because it's the social justice movement, it's the musical aspect, the performance aspect, the community aspect. So it was all these really amazing things could have sort of combined together that grew onto me. It's all very percussion driven, even though there is string. So what you're playing on the jarana is very much sort of a foundation as much as the zapateado is. If we weren't here and if the other Son Jarocho groups around the States weren't here, I don't think it would sort of be, the sound wouldn't reach certain places, and it might stay isolated to its roots. But I think because of the work that's great jaraneros are doing, and jaraneros, it will continue to spread, and I think because of that, it will continue to inspire people and challenge people and bring people together, most importantly. So, because you don't have to be good, you know, it's not about being good, it's about coming together and sharing a space